Hi, welcome back to A Girl, Her Dog, and RV Season 2. Us on the road full time. Oh, if you're wondering what's going on here, Riley's down there playing with the curtain. In this particular episode of Season 2, A Girl, Her Dog, and RV, we're going to get on the road and we're going to show you how we did that. Here's our story. So I'm taking Sophie back to the shop. I go up there tonight instead of trying to do it tomorrow. You can see downtown Houston. There are several things I wanted to do before I left Houston. For example, I wanted to visit all the local breweries inside Loop 610. I didn't quite make it, but I did do some other interesting things that I think might be beneficial for visiting flight attendants, RVers just driving through downtown Houston off I-10. So here's a couple of things you might enjoy. So I went on this really cool tour. It's so worth it. So if you drive through Houston, especially downtown, you need to come and hook up with Jovan, and she's going to give you some exercise, but also give you a detailed history tour of downtown Houston. Here are some pictures of the highlights that we saw during our 6-mile exercise and tourism walk. Please don't forget, if you contact her, to give her the promo code RVLIFE20. Enjoy! Well, ladies and gentlemen, my time in Houston is up. Well, not really. I'll be back. But Riley and I are about to hit the road. Come along. So, good morning. It's bright and early. Riley and I are headed to his veterinarian appointment. He is being neutered today. Yesterday was my original plan, good morning, to leave on my long trip. I'm going to Oklahoma, Tennessee, maybe Kentucky, back through Oklahoma, and then up over into Arizona and Nevada. So I brought my laptop and I need to do some application work. I'm going to apply to a substitute back at my old high school. I was going to try to turn the video camera off here, but I got so distracted with the amount of cars and the traffic, and I was trying to get over 6 lanes so that I could actually get onto I-45. And as you heard, I talk to myself or the other drivers like they can hear me. Thank you. And I'm super friendly while I do it. And patient. Just sitting there. No one would let me in. You're a total dick. Holy cow, it's hot. I can't believe it's December. I gotta turn my AC on. There we go. Whew. I guess I could roll down the window, but I'm not. Okay, so I was gonna update you. I dropped Riley off. Remember, we left the house around 6:30. Got caught in some traffic, but that was okay. We got there in about an hour. Waited for a little bit because it was one of those mass drop-offs, and I go back around 4 o'clock to pick him up. I have a feeling it's going to get pretty darn cold, the places that I'm going to in the month of December. Picked up something because it was cheap. No, they are absolutely perfect. If you remember from Instagram, I posted that I was having my nightly ice cream and I broke my friend's spoon that I was house sitting for, so I had to go get her a new one. You know, the RV is halfway between here and Riley, so there's no point in me going all the way north Houston and then coming back with the RV. It would just be very time consuming and pretty expensive when you think of gas. So I'm gonna load up the car run to my friend's house where I left all my cold goods, all my freezer stuff, all my refrigerator things, because my refrigerator broke, and she was kind enough to store them. So thank you very much, Sandy. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go and pick up my cold foods, and she left me a check for house sitting, and leave her a spoon. I think she'll be surprised. Hopefully she likes yellow. One of my hiking friends that is in charge of this party that I'm going to called me today. The girls that he's dating has recently seen me on YouTube and says, hey, I'd like to meet her. And so he called me and asked if I could come a little early and meet her. So anyway, I'm so excited. I have a fan that I'm gonna meet. It's my first fan that I don't know. It just kind of made my morning. As you can tell, I'm just all smiley and happy. And then I'm headed to Memphis to see my sister. Hi. And then on to Clarksville, Tennessee, where I will be spending a week at the yoga mat. I'm here at the apartment where I need to load up my car so that I can finish my day and get on the road. We'll see you guys soon. I was able to load the car, pick up the RV, and now I have Riley. Everything went well with his surgery and he's doing just fine. So it's getting late. It's probably close to 5:30 and we need to go ahead and pull over for the night because I don't like driving at night. We stopped just north of Dallas at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. It's free, but we did decide to have breakfast there, and then we had a 3.5-hour drive into Oklahoma. It was a very enjoyable drive into the Tulsa area while I enjoyed my Houston Grand Opera symphony music. On a more somber note, I received the news that we had a very bad earthquake in the Anchorage, Alaska area. And from these pictures, it just looks devastating. We are so thankful that no one was hurt. I did talk to my daughter while this was going on, so that made me feel a little bit better, but just hearing her voice and how scared she was just a terrible feeling that I was so far away. In the meantime, I've learned that I have about $20,000 damage to my home. The hiking group, just waiting on a few more people. We're gonna take off. I've been part of this hiking group now for a couple of years out of Tulsa. That morning we did a few hours of hiking at Turkey Mountain in the Tulsa area, and then I went shopping. You know, I wrote a blog not long ago talking about the differences or pros and cons between a van and an RV. So I did do a little shopping while I was there. Had time before our hiking party in the evening. So we just looked at a couple of different types of vans, and they did give me a little bit better price than I got in Houston when I asked for the trade-in value. But we'll see. Just looking, thinking, and dreaming. Do you remember me telling you that I had a fan? Well, there she is. Her name is Mary. This short stop from Houston to Oklahoma on my way to Tennessee turned out to be a great little weekend. Not only did I get to go hiking with my old hiking group, I got to go van shopping and meet up with some great friends. We went to a party that evening, and guess what? I danced the night away. I had such a good time. I love country and western dancing, swinging, line dancing, all that. I had such a good time. When we got up in the morning, because, you know, we were out to the wee hours, we had some interesting hangover food.
It was good.
Yes, with the grunt. Sasquatch here. Oh my god, I found it. I'm back in for that. Beef tongue, right?
Mm-hmm. There you go, get some effects
and
in.
This is also very good. And last but not least, my friend Alan scheduled a speaking engagement for me just to talk about a girl, her dog, and RV, how we got started, and where we're going. Well, I didn't stick around too long after the speaking engagement. It was time for me to get to Tennessee. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't shared a video with somebody who's never heard of me or heard my story, maybe you should share this with them and they'll become a subscriber. I'm sure you're sick of me saying that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, love, Lainie.